In this video, we're going to be taking a look at ShareNet as a maintenance management system. First of all, we'd like to take a look at the flexibility built into the ShareNet platform. Then we'll look at managing equipment, maintenance, and scheduling preventative maintenance. Then we'll take a look at the mobile app and workflows, and then wrap up with reporting and dashboards. The Novo ShareNet platform was designed to simplify work and help you track, share, and report on information in more productive ways. Flexibility was a huge design goal for ShareNet. Designers and wizards can be used to quickly adapt each ShareNet app to your needs. Easily add custom fields, modify record list views, customize forms, email templates, and more. Unlike a lot of software that boxes you in, this flexibility greatly extends the usefulness of the software as your needs change in the future. To help you get started quickly, we have an import wizard that allows you to import your equipment as well as customers and vendors. So let's look at a piece of equipment. I'm going to click Edit for this generator. As I mentioned before, the ShareNet platform, each of the apps has the ability to create multiple forms for each app. So you can create different forms for different types of assets. In this case, we have a simple form with just a few fields. Scroll down here, you have these related tabs. You can see all the maintenance history. We have an inspection, routine maintenance that's coming up. These are closed out. And I can also drill into the details. So here, this was a work order that was assigned to this user, and I can see that we replaced a battery for $95 and had a 1 hour mechanic time for $25. And then we can see the total value of that total cost on a work order report. We'll take a look at that later. Next, we'll take a look at preventive maintenance. We have the ability to do two types of preventative maintenance. One would be a date-based. So in this case, we're going to do something on a time basis, maybe every 3 months. As an example, you can set up different schedules. And what's going to happen is it's going to wake up automatically at this future date and create a work order related to this asset and assign it to someone who you designate to replace the air filters. Another example is a meter-based preventative maintenance. In this case, it's a generator. We have meter readings, and every 100 hours, we're going to change the oil. So when we're logging meter readings, which is defined here, when the next meter reading of this or greater occurs, it will automatically create a work order and assign it to the right person to do this work. The value of this is it greatly automates the whole reminder process of when you need to do things and assigns the work orders to the appropriate users. And this also greatly reduces downtime and extends the useful life of your equipment. Finally, we'll look at meter readings, and this is where you log your meter readings. It could be hours, it could be gallons if it's something that you're pushing water through or fuel. And then finally, attachments, which could be pictures, warranty documents, or any other kind of document or file. I'm going to jump over to the mobile app. And I'm going to click on Assets. And then I'm going to search for that generator we were on. And you can see here we've got the same information on the mobile interface as we do the full web application. I can see the details of the asset here, the piece of equipment. Look at maintenance inspections. All the history would be listed here. And the preventative maintenance that's scheduled, the date-based and the meter-based we looked at. And then also your meter readings and any attachments. Having mobile access to this information saves technicians time and helps them be more productive. One cool feature about the mobile app is that on the native device, right now I'm in a browser, you didn't see this, but on the Apple App Store app and the Google Play Store app, you have a barcode scanner icon. Here, when you're looking at a list of assets, you can scan that tap on that barcode scanner icon, and it'll use the camera of the device to actually scan a barcode and look up the record. The mobile app also gives you other information at your fingertips. You can look at requests. We call work orders requests because they can be any kind of request. Here you can see some of the ones related to the asset we were looking at earlier. Here there's an oil change that needs to be done. and you can see it's related to this asset. So each mechanic or technician can have their own view. You can use My Open Request to just see the ones that are for them. You can also see all of your vendors and have like a vendor database in here, and click on and then even dial the number right from your phone. The knowledge base is another area. If you have the knowledge base, it can give you access to maintenance procedures, so you can see those on your phone of how to do certain steps. Another powerful automation capability of ShareNet is its workflow and business rule capability. I'm going to get in here and open up this sample workflow. This is going to trigger when an add event, an add request, add work order is generated. And what this is going to do, it's going to go through a condition. So in this case, it's going to, I'll just open this up. This is going to check to see if the category is break fix. Then what that's going to do is the first step, it's going to come down and it's going to update a field value, change the group to plant maintenance, change the owner to Bob Smith, and then the next step after that is it's going to send an email. We have various types of conditions, update field values, and we can wait for service level agreements, wait and wake up in 48 hours and check the status to see if it's been completed or not, and then we can email alerts. So a lot of automation capability with the workflow and rules system. So automating processes with the workflow system really allows you to make your staff much more efficient in what they're doing. They don't have to babysit work orders. The workflow system can actually automate routing of things. It can automate alerts, escalations. So you're really empowering your staff to be more efficient, more effective, and help run your business more efficiently. I want to take a quick look at just how easy it is to get help when you're in the system. So we can click on help, and that opens up context sensitive help based on where you were in the application. Here we can look at how to add a workflow. Also, we have a built-in video library. So if we open this up, you'll see this getting started section. Click here, you can expand this, see these getting started videos, how to add custom fields, add those fields on the form, etc. Anyway, there are various sections and different numbers of libraries. Most of these are pretty short, so it's a quick way to get some insight in how to use the application. We'll move next into reporting. I'm going to look at reporting on the Request Work Order app. Click on Manage, then Reports. So each ShareNet edition has a basic reporting capability where you can add a report, edit a report, and step through a wizard. So in this case, I'll just click through a couple options, not the whole thing. You can select the type of report you want, and then you're going through and selecting the columns and setting filters, etc., and then finishing up. So the standard report will look something like this. This is a group by category, so it shows the count. In this case, work orders didn't have a category. There was a count of 10, and you had 34 break fix work orders. And those can be exported to Excel for further manipulation. The Professional and Enterprise Edition has advanced reporting capability. So with that, you get the ability to create advanced reports. And here's an example of running an advanced report. So here you can see you have a lot more power and control over the formatting. It gives you the ability to do calculations and advanced layouts, and then in this case we're stepping through different assets and the work orders for those assets and the total cost of those work orders. Here's a summary report that shows you the total cost of all work orders over a period of time. Then we also have some asset report examples, downtime of critical equipment, shows how you can embed charts in reports. We also have a dashboard that can be set up. You can create different dashboards and have different charts on different dashboards. In this case, I've got a work order dashboard, and I can click on the new ones and then see those in a detailed report, and then click all the way through to see the details of that exact work order. This ShareNet reporting and dashboard capability gives managers quick visibility on what's going on and enables them to make better business decisions. So that wraps up our overview video. Contact us today to learn more.